All right. I am Latoya Monique here, getting your flowers, and we are here today doing the relationship panel. And I will begin with my first guest that's on the left side of me. That is Nikki. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And my other female guest who's representing the female panel is Shantae.
Buddy.
Shantae Tay.
Thank you.
Moses from Brooklyn. How you doing? And these are my guests right here. Introduce yourself.
Kenny, let's talk about it.
Kenny, let's talk.
Another shameless plug.
Right.
And I'm CB.
CB.
Always in the place to be.
Cornbread in the house. Hell. Okay, so we're going to begin with, Nikki, I'm going to begin with you with this one.
Of course.
You should never be the bigger person when you're not the reason shit got uncomfortable. What do you feel about that? Do you feel like you should be the bigger person? Shit got uncomfortable. A situation, I don't know. Maybe if you could think of something.
What do you mean, like with your man?
We could say that.
Okay.
Shit got uncomfortable with
Well,
your man.
regardless.
Or shit got uncomfortable at work. Or shit got uncomfortable. Are you going to be the bigger person?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
are you not going to be the bigger
No,
person?
I believe that, at all times you should always display, being the bigger person.
Okay.
You always should try. If it's at work, you're trying to fix the situation. If it's in your home, you're trying to fix the situation.
But even if you didn't start it, you didn't start the situation to be uncomfortable. So let's say in a relationship. So say you met somebody.
Yeah.
And in that relationship, everything was going okay.
Right.
And then the person started acting up or started acting funny.
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm gonna address them.
You gonna
I'm not
address
gonna
them.
just let it go by and wait for
I'm
them
not a
to come
addressing
to
type
me.
of person.
Yeah, I'm not saying confrontational, but I'm a person that is gonna want to solve the issue.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, why are you acting weird, or what's the problem?
And what
what's
if you
going
still
on?
don't? What if you still don't really get a vital answer? Because sometimes we ask people questions and they still don't give us the answer. Like, what's going on? Why is it happening? And then it's kind of
Well, if this is a person that I care about, I'm probably going to try to find a different way to approach the situation.
Okay.
Because this is somebody I care for and I want to resolve it. But if it's somebody that it doesn't matter to me, like work is work. So if I'm at work, and I would try to resolve that issue. But if it's getting too personal or far away or it's detouring from work, then I'll leave it alone. But
Okay.
at home, if this is my, my other half, I'm going to try to resolve it. Yeah,
Got it.
sometimes people don't address issues right away. They, may need some time to think about it, but I'll try to resolve it. I'll be the bigger person. I'm always going to be the bigger person.
okay.
'Cause I'm
Even
always
if
gonna try to do the right
when
thing.
it gets uncomfortable, you are going to definitely be the bigger person.
Yeah.
Okay.
am. I see myself doing that.
All right. You want to take it from there, sir?
Yeah, I guess I'll be the bigger, person. Like sometimes you
Yeah.
gotta be, because sometimes people just don't budge on certain things. So
Yeah.
Even if you weren't the one.
sometimes I'll just be the bigger person, just to get out the way, whatever the case may be.
Okay.
But sometimes I just, for the most part, I'll be the bigger person.
Okay. You could choose whatever guy you want to answer.
Okay. Would you?
I'm definitely going to be the bigger person because I know the consequences of not being a person or letting my ego get in the way. So I'm definitely going to be choose to be the bigger person,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Even if you didn't start it.
even if I didn't start it.
Okay, we're going to move on. I know everybody's not going to answer the same question just because of time constraints. So I'm going to begin this question. The next one with you, Shantae. Never refriend or refamily a person who tried to destroy your character, your money, or your relationships. A snake only sheds its skin to be a bigger snake. Do you believe that? And have you ever been in a situation like that before that you can explain to us?
Plenty of times.
Okay.
I have a lot of family that are snakes. They snakes in the grass. They bite you in the night. But I mean, that's your family.
Would you ever refriend them though? Like, would you, like, they did something when it came to finances, your money or whatever. Would you then refriend them?
I still will befriend them because for the simple fact that that's my family. No matter what, my family is always going to be there for me, even if they're not at that time. But obviously they did something to do something about that money. They needed that money for some reason. So if they needed that money for some reason, they had to come to you and say, hey, I needed to borrow this money, and they didn't give it back. Or they said, can I have this money? And you gave it to them under your conditions.
Right.
So that means you gave it to them. So that means you can't fault them if they didn't give it back to you, because if you really needed that money, you should have never gave it to them in the first place.
Okay. So you would
So you never
you
give
would
somebody
refamily somebody.
Yes, most
you
definitely.
would
You
refamily.
would never give somebody something that you need right back,
Okay.
right away.
Yeah, me. Yeah, I would. I'm a forgiving person.
Okay.
So I did it before it came back to bite me in certain situations. But for the most part, yeah, I would, like, you know, because like she said, like you might have needed that money for something, or like I said, and it depends on the severity of the situation as well. You know, so if it, you know, certain situations ain't go that far. It only went but so far, but I was able to refriend a person. I can't re-family. Family's gonna be family, so I
Right.
can't re-family anything. You just you there, you family.
Well, but you
but
could,
refriend. I
like,
understand, yeah, but
not
cut them
mess
off.
with them,
Yeah, cut them
yeah,
off. I mean, that's a
yeah.
lot of people though, but for the most part, I'm forgiving. I just might forgive you and not mess with you again.
Okay.
Right.
So, you know,
right,
so-
right.
Cornbread, what's up?
For me, it depends on who the person is.
I know we had a conversation recently, so
Yeah. It
I know.
depends on who the person is.
okay. Refriend family or friend, it doesn't
Either
matter.
or.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Does
Like
it depend on the circumstances, how critical it is?
That's how it is. It depends on how critical it is
Okay.
for me to refriend someone or not.
Okay. All right. And do you believe that a snake only sheds to be a bigger snake? When people do you dirty, they'll just do you dirty again?
Well, they could be a bigger snake, but then you have some people that changes, and they're not a snake. They turn from that,
Okay. And they become a better
and
person.
right.
Okay. All right. You could do the next question because that's for the men, sir.
This one right here, right?
Yes.
When women is happy with you, pleasing you comes easy. Do you agree?
Repeat the question.
When a woman is happy with you, pleasing you, her pleasing you comes easy. Do you agree?
I'm going to pass the buck here. I'm going to come back to that.
Honestly, I do agree.
You agree?
I agree.
Yeah, I'm with him on that one.
Because
Okay.
I'm with him on that one.
when women are happy with you, they want to stay that way.
Absolutely.
So they will do whatever it takes to keep that way, keep it that way. But you have to do your part too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm curious.
Happy wife. Wait.
Go ahead.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yes.
Okay.
But don't get it twisted
like-
too. Happy dude, happy wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both ways,
Yes,
reciprocation.
yes,
Yeah.
it
Gotta
has to go-
reciprocate.
yes.
Give
'Cause
me
you
mine.
can't just keep thinking that it's always about the women
One-sided.
either.
Yeah.
Right, but this
Yeah.
was from a man's perspective. What do you think, Nikki?
Yes. If my man is going to keep me happy, I'm going to definitely make sure that he's happy. So it goes both ways. It has to be reciprocated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reciprocation.
It can't be
we
one
talked
way. Yeah.
about. Yeah, we talked about reciprocation
Yeah.
when we did our thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Because you ever notice when you messing up and you trying to get some and it ain't working right, she not even
Ouch.
positioned. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even went back with it.
She turned this way to bed. Don't come on.
Nah, she got
tired.
Nope, she got in bed looking
Well,
like
boy.
her mom.
Right, or go to
Yeah,
bed
the
looking like
lingerie
grandma.
is not coming
Yeah, I
out.
know.
I got my bonnet
no
on and all that.
No sexy tonight.
But when
That's
you
why it's
doing all the
important to
right
keep
stuff,
happy.
she got that thing bonked right over.
That's encouragement.
Laid there like
Little acting like she sleep with the little thongs on.
you ready? Put that butt cheek a little bit. You ready? Pull that sheet
Here we go.
over. Okay,
Stop.
so all right, so the next one.
Wait, what?
Some things ends for better things to begin.
What do you think about that?
Wait, no, I was on the last one. I was asking to come back to me.
Ooh,
Oh, sorry.
to you.
Yes, want to hear
When a woman
it.
is happy with you, pleasing you comes easy.
I asked to come back to me because it's all about the intentions. Because, like you said, if her energy is coming, if she's really trying to apologize without apologizing,
Yeah.
then it's not pure.
Okay.
So I'll give a different energy itself. But pleasing comes easy, but so does peace. And I really like the peace of mind part.
I know that's
as opposed to trying to please me because you won't apologize. That's why I said that. It comes twofolded.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. What was the next one, Mo?
She said, I have no need.
No. Some things we got to go back to that one.
Okay, all right, my fault. Some things end for better things to begin.
Let's talk about that cornbread.
Oh, I definitely.
Good conversation.
Definitely
Yeah.
believe that.
I'm
Yeah.
100% with him with that one.
Yes.
The reason why I say that,
Talk to us.
because I was married.
Mm.
I got divorced, and there's other people that's coming. It seems way better than what I was in. before.
Wow.
And
Is
I'm
it?
just-
Was it? It's way better.
Right.
Whoa, way better.
way better?
Because betrayal is real.
You see
Yes.
his W?
Yes.
Yeah.
Way,
Way better.
way better.
Amen. Because
Because I
betrayal
felt like
is real.
I was being used
Aw.
from the wife.
Mm.
I was being used.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
It's absurd.
It is. But you know what, Cornbread? Remember the conversation we had. Nothing good comes from something bad. My mother used to say
Exactly.
all the time. And she was using you. No, she wasn't really using you. She thought she was,
thought she
though,
was.
right? But what God has in store for her, whoever you are, did that to my friend, I dress in all black.
We gonna get you.
E-man.
And you know,
We gonna get you.
you ask anybody,
For ya.
I'm with it.
E-man.
You hear me? Lady, whoever you are, messing with my friend? Okay, let's move on. Okay, so, all right. Who else want to piggyback off of that? Some things
I
end
will.
for better things to begin.
I think some things have to come to an end in order for better things to come forward. They
beginning.
usually say when
Yeah.
one door closes, another one opens. But I'm going to piggyback off. You said I had a previous wife as well, but I'm going to be honest enough to say I wasn't the man that she wanted. So I was always doing something different. So when, in order for me to, I felt I had to give it to someone new because my bad stuff would keep coming up every 6 months, every
just
year.
not-
It would keep rehashing. It was no
Yes.
forgiveness, true
Time to
forgiveness.
go. Yeah.
So I
Time
felt
to go
I
in.
had
Feel
to
you on that.
end it in order for something better to happen. So I could be
Amen.
the person who I'm saying she nagged about, that I heard her and grew. But I apologize if somebody else gets to get the better person of it, the version of it.
Amen.
Yeah, absolutely
That makes
right.
a lot of sense. You
Yeah.
want to say something on that, Shantae?
Because when people feel like they have something against you, they are gonna forgive you, but they're never gonna forget. So
Right.
anytime something comes up, it's gonna trigger that person's mind
Right.
to say, "Damn, he did that to me. Damn, he did that to me. So I should do this to him." But you can't be petty,
Right.
because if you petty, it's not gonna
Nothing
be
ever
petty.
solves. Yeah.
Exactly. I was just in a 12-year relationship. I was 240 pounds. Excuse my language.
No, go ahead.
And I am
We
100
cuss.
I am 173 pounds right now, and I am loving
Amen.
it.
Clap it up for
Happy.
Tay.
He love it.
Hey,
He
right.
hates it, and
Yeah.
the crazy thing about it is that he is a great father, but he wasn't good to me in a relationship. I guess he felt like, I need to be here, I need to be there, but I don't need to be here.
Yeah.
I need you here in this presence, not there and there, because I'm here.
So you
there.
ending with him brought what new for you in life?
It brought a lot of new things for me in life. My bank account is better.
I know that's right.
I feel better.
I know that's
I
right.
eat better.
I know that's right.
I live better.
I know that's right.
My kids ain't unhappy.
I know that's right.
My kids are very, very happy.
Preach, preacher.
Because they don't see their mother arguing every single day or
And,
crying every
mommy's
single night.
happier. Yes.
Amen.
You're a better mother
And I'm
when you're happier.
and I'm pretty sure he's happy too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Being his little bad boy, cause my baby father ain't a little ugly thing, he a little chocolate thing, but
Right,
you know,
right.
that's
But he's
what
out there
somebody
getting
knows.
his. I had a 20-year marriage that came to an end dreadfully, and the worst things happened before the best things happened. And I say it 1,000 times. It's my transparency of my homelessness. It all led for me to be where I am right now. Had that not ended,
Right.
I wouldn't be sitting here right now in this space, in this position. Sometimes people are in your life to distract you, to stop you, to not allow you to go where you're supposed to go or be with the person you're supposed to be with. And I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
And I remember being miserable in my marriage.
Yeah.
And that's when I wrote my book, Cabin Love Letters of Fate. I was so miserable, I just started creating characters. I want this type of man, and I want him to do this for me. And I created a book that got 5 stars on Amazon. And I am
Nice.
so proud of myself from that. But that is because the ending was coming.
Yeah.
And my new beginning, as you said, 5 years later, 6 years later, I'm a single mother. I live better than I ever lived. I look better than I ever looked. I'm happier than I ever been. And my kids are better than they've ever been. And that doesn't mean a broken home is absolute, like, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there is survival after the end of some things.
Yeah.
There are new beginnings
Yeah.
for all of us
Yeah.
that want to start new.
Start new.
You know, you got to love yourself enough to want to make that happen.
And I also learned that sometimes you have two good people, men and women. They're good people in different areas, but they're not good to each other. They're not good together.
To be together.
good for
Yes,
each other.
Yeah.
that's
For
what I
each
had-
other.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I learned. That
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could, the type of woman that my daughter's father wanted, I wasn't that person. He was looking for a mother. So I couldn't be his mother. I couldn't be that nurturing person to him. I could be that to my daughter 'cause I'm her mother.
Right.
But it didn't mean that he was a bad person. It means that I was not the woman for him, what
Right.
he was looking for.
Because that's what he wanted.
right.
You know what I mean?
And he
I,
was not the man that I was looking for.
Right, because that's not what I wanted.
That's not what I
Ayala Vanzal had put something, and she had said, for 14 years, I was married. And I put it on my Instagram, so powerful. And she said, and in 14 years, I thought that he was going to get it. And she said, in 14 years, he just wasn't getting it. And when somebody just not getting it, how much longer we going to sit here and play this game? I know I did it for 20 years, but I had 3 kids. You know, I'm trying to go to school to be a nurse. I had two sick parents at the same time. Where was I going?
Yeah.
You know, but baby, when it was time to go,
It was time to go. You will know too.
I would
When
eat
it's
cat
time to
food off the middle of the street, honey.
And then people grow apart.
For my peace.
Yes.
People grow apart.
But
People
and,
do
and
grow
people
apart.
grow apart
Grow apart.
because
Yes.
communication is
Yes.
Horrible.
I've seen
But
so many
sometimes,
people in
sometimes
relationships
it just
that don't want to be.
sometimes when you young, and you get married too young, you don't really be the person you really are until you're about 30.
Yeah.
So at this
When you're
time,
older.
Especially
you're
men.
growing like this, but
Yeah.
if y'all get older,
Yeah.
y'all
Growing
go
apart.
what y'all
Yeah.
looking for.
Yeah.
is going
Take
another
two different
direction.
roads,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Right. And then that's the most important thing. Like now at 49, I want to know who you are.
Yeah.
I want to know who you are.
Show me the
I
genuine
Don't get
person.
defensive because I'm asking you questions.
Yeah.
I want to know who you are so then I know how I got to move with you.
Yeah.
Don't come in with all what you doing. Action speaks louder than words.
Yes.
For anything and everybody. It's
Yeah.
too much games. It's too much being, you know, done.
Yeah.
I'm going to go off because I got ADHD.
that-
so let me bring it right
Well,
back.
I want to add
Yeah.
something to that. I wanted to add something to that because I just had a sidebar conversation typically about that. I was in a young relationship. I was 14 years old. She was 16 years old. And we thought we were going to be together forever.
Forever.
But we were
I don't
kids
believe in those
growing
young
into young and
relationships.
adults. We grew apart.
Uh-huh.
So I thought. So now in my second marriage, I get a chance to do it again. I was sharing with CB. I take my wife on dates every 3 months because I'm changing.
Yes.
And I let her know now. This is what my thoughts are. This is where I'm at now.
Yeah.
And then she'll take
What
me
you
out. And it's
learn.
her turn
That's
to take
because
me out to bring her along
Yeah.
because we're growing 2 different paths, but we're building a life together. But that's something that I did differently in my childhood relationship than now I'm going to
Because
say I'm
you're
an
more
adult.
open with your communication
Yes.
and anything, because you
Yeah.
knew what you did in your previous relationship.
changed that
you,
now.
Exactly, that you didn't want to do in your new
Correct.
one.
Took some
That's-
accountability.
Yes.
That's
Give him a
the key.
hand
Yeah.
for accountability.
That-
Give him a hand for accountability. Kenny for accountability.
Clap it up for
That,
Kenny.
that is the key.
That is.
But also to keep her, in order to keep someone, you got to do the same thing that you did to get them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, don't get me started, because you know what?
Yes, because
They don't even
sometimes
want to
men
do the
start
bare
off
minimum
great.
today.
Oh,
They feel like they open your doors for you, and you is just
And after
like,
a while, it
oh
stops.
my goodness, girl, you know what he did? No, okay.
no, that's
No,
not even
because-
talk about the bare minimum. The bare minimum is you come to my house and you see the garbage overflowing. Dude, just take the garbage outside.
No, they
Like,
will not, because you know what? They don't live there. And the next dude could take the garbage out. You know, it's be all, oh, I had somebody like that. You know, he never came back again. You ain't take my garbage out. You saw that my garbage. I got a whole house. You serious? I bet you he ain't come back there.
Yeah, I know
You never
that's
know
right.
more.
Because they ain't touch your garbage. I'm just saying. I just.
But
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 it's not
I.
so
But
much about the garbage. It's just
you know?
more about how you don't
It's
care.
So if
Like
you're
how
not
you
gonna
care
put my
about
garbage
me.
out, then I'm going to know in my mind you can never be a part of me, because then you'll see boxes and you'll let me like.
Yeah.
Nah,
I might.
Wait.
I might
You
see.
wanna
I
take my
might.
garbage
You,
out, but you want to deposit something
no.
else.
Right.
No. I want to. No. The whole thing is like. I won't be the guy to take your garbage out.
Okay. And
I'll bring you like if I'm
So
visiting
if
you, I'll
you
bring you a
don't-
gift or something, but I'm not touching your. I don't know how you touching people garbage like.
So how you care about me if you come to my house?
You mean what y'all mean on the
ain't
first
coming
or
back no
relationship? Y'all
more.
mean like
No,
the first or relationship? Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
a
Take the garbage out of the relationship. Yeah. My fault. I'm going. My fault. Y'all taking me somewhere. My fault.
fucking me. Let's talk about that. Oh, sorry, baby. Come on. Like, let's not say relationship. You're fucking me. You're in my house.
Nah, but some people
and
funny
you
with
can't-
certain things.
But you're gonna know the person.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
mean,
know
okay,
they're
but
around
you know
that
what I'm
person.
saying?
in my ting no more.
That's right.
So I can't get no good stuff because I ain't take the garbage out.
Oh, you're dipping in my ting.
No more Pokemon.
No
more Pokemon.
No, because it says, listen, I'm a grown woman. You don't never got to tell me what to do as a grown woman. I got to tell you what to do as a grown man. And if you
Because if
40
I come
plus,
to your house
if you 40
and you want a
plus,
breakfast,
Okay.
I'm gonna cook breakfast, not because
And
I don't live at
No,
your
I was
house.
saying in a relationship, I understand. I thought this my fault.
But
First
how I
time.
personally feel about that.
Yeah.
if Cornbread came to my house and didn't put the garbage out, it would be okay, Cornbread, because you ain't getting the ting.
But that's not me.
I think you would take the garbage
Me,
out anyway,
I would take
right?
the garbage out because I feel that's a man's.
Yes.
Okay.
I like a
Cornbread.
real man.
That's why I
man's
would-
role.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why you can always come to my house. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
What time is dinner?
Amen.
Right.
What time is dinner?
Talk about it.
I'm not jacking, and I'm not. For one, your garbage was overflowing before I got here. No, I'm just saying.
Kenny's
how did that
picking up.
How did that become on?
He's
me?
heating up.
But yet, what I'm trying, this is what's going wrong with ladies.
Let's hear it.
and-
Okay.
and their
I want to
mouth.
hear it. Maybe you're
This
gonna
is
a different
how we do it.
Because
perspective.
now, because I didn't take out the garbage, you have a resentment. You're holding a resentment that I don't even know you're holding against me.
Absolutely.
So you saying that I can't continue to date you because I didn't see your garbage was overflowing.
But if
and
you
took that
came
out.
to my house and you care about me, we in a relationship now. It's just like if I came to your house and I see that there's dishes in your sink, I'm gonna wash them.
I
them.
understand that. Well, how about bring
to
me?
wash
How about
the
bring me?
dishes.
How about bring me up to speed?
For real? Y'all gonna wash the dishes?
You gonna ask me?
Yeah.
You would have to ask me to wash
Let me
this
tell you
shit?
something.
Well, all y'all come over tonight.
You didn't know the garbage was
making a
overflowing
bed
before
for
you
you.
left.
Cleaning
It's my
room.
responsibility now that I walked in to take out your
It's not
garbage.
your
that was
responsibility.
You got a
Responsibility.
point. You got a point.
It's seeing it.
Well, I want to
Y'all-
take it a
y'all
step
got points. Go
further.
point. Go-
Sure,
Because
let me
we
hear
all have traumas that we have from previous relationships that we
Absolutely.
bring. So this is an overflowing trauma that you're putting on me.
How am I putting it?
No.
Because you have an expectation of me that I don't even know that that's my bar.
For real.
No.
To have the expect, you should know
Right.
better.
Okay.
It's your garbage.
It is
Right.
garbage.
So you see, wait.
Fucking me.
Wait.
Whoa, whoa,
I get-
sex and
but
garbage?
before-
This is crazy.
before
Sex
I-
and garbage
you-
together
it's
don't
your
even mix.
responsibility.
It's like
that
you see something like if you see that there's garbage and this is something heavy, right? That's something I'm gonna struggle with to bring to the curb
As a female.
As a female, right?
Amen.
Why wouldn't you be considerate and say, you know what, let me do this without me even asking?
Mr.
Mr.
Paris.
That's where I'm
I
saying.
am
Take this
so.
out for you want you want
Get
me
'em.
to
Yeah.
for you can say that.
Again, it was your garbage before I got there. I'm going
All
to
right,
keep
so we're
reiterating.
gonna agree.
See, you
because I
wouldn't be
wanna-
the man for me then.
It's not that
No,
because
no, no,
I want
no,
to
no,
translate
not
that.
necessarily, because for the simple fact that he might could do something else besides take the garbage out.
Correct.
He probably,
He
yeah,
could-
absolutely.
he might-
Of
he
course
might-
he could.
If I don't get rid of
But-
you, I'm definitely gonna have one eye up, and you.
I gotta
I'm gonna
see-
probably give you one more opportunity.
But I'm trying to translate into something more serious. You didn't, but prior to you meeting me, us dating, fucking whatever point, you're
Yes.
supposed to clean your shit up and give me the best
Woo.
presentation of you.
he's
So when
on fire.
I'm talking about that garbage that's overflowing, you expecting me to deal with your ex-husband shit, your boyfriend shit, your baby father shit?
Is that what you call it?
That's
I'm
my
just
boy.
I'm keeping it real.
No, they're keeping it real. Is
That's
like
my
this.
dog.
Maybe because I worked all day and I got tired, but yet I was gonna cook a meal and I was gonna do this, and I just didn't have the strength to take the garbage out. But yet you came over.
You came
so you can't
over.
take the garbage out. You
Right.
don't know
The
what,
garbage
what's the
wasn't my intentions
It-
when I came over.
But it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
so your focus
It
is on your
doesn't
your
matter.
focus is what your intentions of coming over is. That's
That's just
it.
what
That's
We
it.
like
didn't
most
talk
men.
about why I'm
Like
here.
most
When
men.
I'm
Whoa.
The topic of
Hold
the
up.
conversation is not.
We're not
the
doing
garbage,
that. Let's
but
stay
you're
on.
holding me accountable for something I have nothing. It has
because
nothing
it
to do
doesn't
with
show
me.
caring. For me, it doesn't show caring.
And see, that's a big.
And
part
Karen
of
is a
what
big
you
deal,
men
yes.
miss. You miss it.
No,
You miss
how
that
about You
point.
guys are overthinking.
How? Why?
You guys
Yeah.
are
No,
overthinking.
women
No.
are,
Going hard in the paint.
are overthinkers.
So what are y'all saying?
Don't get it
Y'all saying
twisted. But men are stubborn.
So y'all
Are very
saying,
stubborn in their own way.
They miss
We're
the obvious.
dating.
so y'all
That
saying that
is
he should
not-
ask y'all to take the garbage out instead of doing it on his own?
No. Why would
I mean,
why?
y'all, you should ask him.
I'm a kind of funny person. I like.
Okay, me-
I'm,
like, okay,
I,
me
I'm
personally-
gonna test you and see if you gonna do it. Like,
If
come
me
on.
personally, I'll just snatch it on the way out.
you
If
okay?
If
For
I'm
me,
leaving, I'll snatch the garbage on the way
I'm
out,
not
throw it
with-
out.
okay,
Like,
wait. But see, let me address what you're saying.
Yeah.
everybody-
For you taking the garbage out shows me that you're considerate. I didn't
Right.
have to ask. It shows caring for me. You get what I'm saying? That's something less that I didn't have to do.
Okay.
And I would be doing the same thing. It would be reciprocated for you if I came to your house. You get what I'm saying? If I come to your, just I was
Amen.
just talking about the food, because
Amen.
I'm a chef, so
Amen.
food is my thing.
Amen.
If I came to your house and you had already taken out the chicken and you were planning on cooking later on, that would have been done, baby. That would
What
have been
if I
done for
didn't
you.
take out the chicken?
I would still make you a meal.
You didn't take out the trash.
But you do you. but the fact that you didn't have to ask me to do that is gonna mean the world to you.
Right, but you didn't give me a
That's
chance to
true.
even notice the garbage was overflowing. So let's say if you were cooking, then I added something to the trash. Now I noticed the garbage was overflooding. But you knew the garbage was overflowing before you came to pick me up.
Or maybe you
This
came
guy's
by.
onto something.
Okay, he's definitely.
This-
All right, we're gonna.
Said,
We
like,
could.
he came by and the trash was there. You
This
went to go
is
put
why
something in
I
the
wanted
trash.
to do this
Like a-
panel, and y'all are eating it, and I love it. But we got to move on because
Go
if we
ahead.
sit on this, it's the garbage, the this. We will agree
he
to
want-
disagree.
he wanted-
but
yeah.
it's a strong point, and I get it. I hear what
You
you're
can't
saying.
go to country on that.
And you know, listen, we can talk about this again. My email is gettingyourflowers@gmail. So you can email me and see what point of view if you want to.
I'm sorry. I really
Because
want to
I
get
was-
into something real quick. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I see. I had something similar to that, but it wasn't trash. One of my friends came over to the house. He seen that my TVs was down and said right away, "When we go in the Best Buy to go get the TV mounts." Point blank.
That's dope.
Okay.
I mean, he was in my house for 2 days and said, "I'm going to get that TV mount for you. I'm going to put your TV up."
Okay.
My TV was down since I moved into the apartment. I just moved in.
They
the
ain't
apartment.
trash, though.
What?
They
I
ain't
said
trash.
not trash.
No, it doesn't technically
It doesn't
have to be trash, but
It could
just
be
as
just a
She-
little
she used a
things.
different
Okay.
I just need the little things that
those
counts
counts,
to me.
yeah.
And
Listen, I
guess
have a
what?
whole
If
house.
that
If
little
you ain't
thing
come,
counts,
Cause I take
try
the
to
trash
help
if I
me
put the
out,
mounts up.
You gotta go.
I'll take the trash out if I put the mounts up. Them mounts up, mother.
You live there. You know.
And I'm taking care of everything
Right,
right,
I-
now on my own. But I'm never gonna have a man coming around and you can't do anything
Can't
to assist
help.
me when you know I live in a house full of women. Like,
Yes.
come on.
Right, but what you're not seeing is that you live there. You know that the pressure that comes out the shower. You know the little things of your house. You can't expect me, dating you, to know the things that's going on in your household, to know things that's
But
going
if
on.
I'm obviously I'm not gonna date you without me telling you.
When I'm talking to you,
Right, if I notice it, that's a different
Wait,
story.
wait.
But we didn't. That's not how it was brought to the panel. It was brought to the panel. My garbage is overflowing. You didn't
Yeah,
notice
that-
it,
yeah, yeah.
and I have it's a
I'm
I'm
the
gonna
bad
say
guy.
a check
I'm not
off
the
Oh, well, I'm
of
gonna
a
tell-
red flag, and that's not a red flag. I'm just trying to. This is something you guys might be missing out on.
Listen.
The
I'm gonna not to cut you off. I get it. I'm just gonna agree to disagree because we definitely gotta move on. The
We all got
garbage-
points.
I think the points were
Just because I couldn't be your trash, man, I can't get no more.
no, sir.
You gonna give me some of that?
You
It's
was
locked
ne-
up
definitely
and
not.
done with.
That's exactly.
Okay, but all right. You want the next question, Moses? You
gotta
could be
take
okay.
that.
Okay. Women. She said, "I have no need for revenge. I am no longer yours, and that is punishment enough, dear."
Absolutely.
Agree or disagree?
Very much
why not?
agree. No, not for the revenge. I'm gonna move forward with my life and live
You
my
think
best.
that'll hurt them more?
Yeah, because who I am, you're missing out on. So that's my revenge right there. Don't have to do anything. Just have to be me. That's it.
And be better than you've
Yes.
ever been.
That's it.
because you know what you bring to the table.
Yeah,
And if you
I
bring
brought the
everything
table.
to the table, there ain't nothing else more than
That's
that.
it. Yeah.
I want to ask you men because we have a lot of conversations about this. Independent women and what women bring to the table. Do you feel like women overextend that? I'm independent. I could take care of myself. My homeboy told me a while ago, Toya, nobody want to be hearing that you work and go to school and that you doing all of this. You know what a nigga want to know? How much time you got to spend with me? What you gonna do for me? You cooking for me? You that like? And I was like, well, hold on a minute now. I got shit to do. And he like, yeah, you do. But at the end of the day, that's not what a man want to hear because you throwing how independent you are. So he thinking, what the fuck you need me for?
Yeah,
If you
that-
gonna be so independent.
wanna hear
But
I
then,
wanna hear
but then what is the problem with me saying this is what I'm doing? I am a student. I am a mom. I work. What's wrong with saying like this? That's my story. I came from that. I was homeless. My ex-husband did. Like, what's wrong with my
But
story?
yes, see, that's your story,
That is my story.
right? But you constantly telling me that you're independent is constantly telling me you don't need me.
That's not true.
And no, yes, it is.
That's not
Because
true.
okay, so if you independent, I take you out, and you keep saying independent. When that bill comes, you gonna pay for what you got, and I'm gonna pay for what I got
What
because you
does
so independent.
Who made a point about independency? Was it you today? Somebody said being independent doesn't necessarily. Who was talking to me about that?
I'm
Come
going to
on.
share with you. Being independent is going to keep you single.
Exactly.
Because
That's what I'm
if you-
saying.
if
Like
you-
if you,
there's no-
but my thing is this. Look. This is my thing is this.
There's no
if you
independence in a
independent,
relationship.
listen. If you
Right.
independent,
Kara, it was you?
Together in a relationship.
Listen, this is my thing. Listen, no, for real. Listen,
In a
I want to
relationship,
know.
if you independent, that's cool.
shouldn't
You
be
ain't
like
got to
that.
keep throwing that down my throat.
But how
Why
is
you
it
gotta keep
throwing
throwing-
down your
I'm
throat if you-
independent. I'm independent. I'm independent too. How many
Okay.
times I said it?
Okay.
None.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
I don't want to get.
Point taken.
I
You
love
get what I'm
that.
saying?
Point
How many times
taken.
I'm telling you I could take care of myself? None. I never said that. So if you independent, that's cool. I know you grown. You paying your bills. You're independent at some point. We're grown. You ain't got to keep telling.
Would you
But you
want to
keep
know if I'm
telling me.
independent or not? Does
Say
that
it
matter
one
to you?
time. Say
Okay.
it one time. You ain't got to keep throwing it down my throat. So what you telling me the whole time we sitting there? I'm independent. I don't need no. I'm independent.
But if
all
we're
right,
having
well, pay
What
me
are you
back.
getting out of it?
But if we're having conversations,
No,
I don't
and
wanna
if
keep
we're
it-
having
I don't wanna keep it-
conversations,
I don't- I don't-
for a woman and her independency, it's everything. To be perfectly honest,
Right, but-
I understand
Yeah.
how men say
Us too.
that we keep
Us too.
saying that we're independent and that we might not need that man. Yes, the hell we do.
exactly. You
we
have to
might,
keep
we
throwing
might
it in
not
our
tell
face,
you.
though.
but we-
Everybody.
Well,
wanna
I
feel
get it.
needed.
I get-
Everybody
I get
wanna
that you
feel
guys
needed
are
in a
saying-
situation. Everybody.
Yes.
It makes you feel disposable.
you know what I'm
Constantly
saying?
saying that he's not needed.
Exactly.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna-
I get it.
I'm telling you. Keep saying like, yo, I'm independent. Like I said, I feel disposable. Nobody want to keep hearing that you don't need me. You get what I'm saying?
I
But the
don't-
same thing, like I said, we all grown. You don't got to keep shoving that down my throat.
that's understandable.
If you said it one time, I understand. But I know if you're grown, if I say listen, if I come to the table, right, and I go, I don't need no woman. Got my own car, drive a Mercedes. I got jewels. I got house. You're going to like, this nigga bragging. This nigga keep talking about he don't need nobody. He brag. That's what y'all going to look at us, and we look at it kind of the same way.
Okay.
Okay, so
let me ask you: when you say we saying that we're independent, is this? I'm saying, yeah, I'm independent, or am I saying something like, yeah, you know, them gardeners came and I had to give them that $150, and like, am I speaking in other words, or am I just saying, you know, I'm independent, I could take care of myself?
We don't go that far. We just hear independent and you don't need us.
Okay.
We're not going that
That's
far.
what I wanted to know.
That's it.
Makes sense.
And then you
I get
constantly,
it, yeah.
you constantly
I
throwing it
understand.
constantly. Like that's what we getting at.
I get you.
Constantly. We at the table. I'm independent.
I
Driving in
think
the car.
I think a lot of times we are saying that because maybe we're trying to make sure you are aware that we're not gonna go for the bullshit that you possibly may dish. Like
I told
I'm
you.
able to take care of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Don't
able
play
to
no games.
Yes, I don't play no games.
But
I think
there's women out
that's
that
where we're
need
coming
men,
from.
and therefore,
and they will put up with the bullshit.
Right.
And you know what kills me? Like, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm
But
gonna
still,
say it
but,
unapologetic.
but strength is also
As-
silent as well.
It is.
You ain't got to
I'm-
keep.
Exactly. You ain't
I'm
Because the
a-
loudest
yeah,
person in the
I'm
room
a-
is the weakest one. So you
And
might be
this is
saying I'm
true.
independent, and you might be screaming for a man.
And it's true.
So we
But
don't.
this
You
is
get what I'm
the
saying? Like so.
Like my situation, I never, ever hope to come across like I don't be needing a man, but I am definitely superwoman every single day. So my thing would be for you to come into my life, how are you then going to digress the masculinity that has been on me because I was pushed? So, and when I'm homeless now, I could sit there and say, well, you know what? I'm a damsel in distress. Let me find a man to take care of me and my children because, you know, this is the way I have to be. Or did I have to dig hard in and figure some shit out?
Yeah.
And that's what I
And
had
get
to
it
do.
together,
Nobody
what you
was
had to
handing me
do.
nothing. Ain't had
Right.
no family on the left or the right side of me. Every friend I had turned against me. I had
Yeah.
to turn into a hustle woman. I
Yeah.
had to figure some shit out. I had
Right.
to say, you know what? Let me figure out how I'm about to do A, B, and C. And every single day, every day. And I could be on the phone with a man.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, my car messed up. I just met somebody ready to get the car fixed.
Yeah.
I don't want you getting my car fixed now because then that means I'm going to have to give you something out of my celibate self. And I ain't ready for that.
Yeah.
But the fact
Why you feel?
the fact that he even said your
Offered.
car is messed up.
Yeah.
I know somebody. I got you.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So take me back with my ADHD.
Yeah.
We
You
talking
don't
about
want
the
to feel
independent-
obligated
yeah.
to the person.
But like I
That
said-
way you have to
feel
have sex with him
obligated-
now because
I
he's
don't
yeah.
feel obligated to the person because I could do it by myself.
right.
But if you gonna come, see, I'm a great team player.
Yeah.
If you gonna come,
If we're in a relationship, yeah.
I'm gonna see what you're gonna do. Because if you're gonna come with all of this halfness,
Testing again.
yeah. Let's hear it, my fellas. Let me hear what he's got to.
Please.
But I'm just saying, right?
I'm 42.
42.
Yes. No, I do not.
Independent. It's not rocket science.
No, I don't have a man because I don't want a man.
You
right
wanna be
this
funny?
second, but I
Let's
do
go.
Not being
want
funny.
one.
It's not
Go ahead,
funny.
go ahead.
So wait, so what we gotta do? We gotta be. So wait, we gotta be Denzel
No,
in
no,
his
go
stress
first.
to have a man.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Automatically, if I know, my fault. Automatically, if I know she's doing it, she ain't got no man, whatever. She's independent. She's doing it alone. So I know that already. You ain't got to tell me that.
Okay.
You?
So
40.
And how-
Single.
Single?
Yeah.
Independent. You got a job?
Absolutely.
You got a job,
Got a
right?
bi- yeah,
What
and
you
a
drive?
business. Uh-huh.
What you drive?
At X6.
Independent.
I drive a Rogue.
Independent.
I drive a 2000.
You buy your own.
But guess what, too? We don't see the men out there that's is up to par. Well, I don't. Am I right about that? Don't see the men out there. I don't see them.
See what, baby?
The men out there that's up to par to date, to be in a
Okay.
relationship. I haven't seen it yet.
No, we talking about independent. We ain't get there yet.
Yeah.
I know where you going, but
Yeah.
and you might be fishing in the wrong pond.
and
But
then-
we get back to that.
Sometimes
I know I am.
even if you do find a man that you actually do like, 9 times out of 10 he either married, got a girlfriend in a situation.
Yep.
17
Or,
things.
or
Ain't nobody
don't,
got time
don't,
for
or
But-
don't know where
but
he
it-
want to be at.
But at
in
the
life.
same time,
don't even have
that's-
life-
no,
his
no, no,
life
it's the women
together.
too.
Or
The
don't
women
even
too,
have
'cause
his
most of the
life
women I
together.
dealt with was mostly married or had somebody. So it's y'all too. Y'all be looking for the toys and playing
It
around
goes-
too.
yeah,
It goes both
no, it
ways.
definitely
Guess what?
Believe me.
If the man at
I
home that
know.
we had wasn't playing so many games, I
I wouldn't
never
be
play
out
games.
there playing
Exactly.
around with you.
Oh, but you still stepping out, even though you got a man at home.
There you go.
It's still wrong.
No.
Just co-sign. You can't co.
I can step out all I want because I am single right now.
Oh no, I'm just saying. No, you said
But-
you got a. No, you said if you had a man and he ain't doing right, I can talk to you.
Oh, hell yeah, I can. Because guess what? He ain't
So
doing
that-
what the hell he was supposed to do.
So if
Because
you
I
have
didn't
to
talk.
pass, so
I didn't
that
talk
applies
to him already
too?
though.
So that applies to him too.
Well, I'm a
I
little
didn't
different
talk
in
to
that
him
way
already.
because if we
Toya's
have a
covering her
problem,
face.
it's either we're gonna fix the problem or I'm gonna move
See?
on.
That's
Boom.
what I said.
Okay,
I
see,
talked
that's-
to him already about
Okay,
it.
so-
And he still ain't fixed nothing. And now we 6 months into it and you still ain't fixing nothing?
So you playing? So you playing?
It's called deuces.
You got to
So you
come
playing?
out. Check
No,
him
no,
out.
you ain't do some. He's still at home. You.
No, he's still at home because I told him that I'm done with him, and he just chose to stay there.
Oh, he just chose to stay. at
He
you.
chose to stay.
You should have kicked him out.
It's
You're independent. Kick him out.
It's bad when you got to let
Come
go
out
of
by
something.
yourself,
You
you're
know what's
independent.
bad? You got to let go of somebody that you really like.
Yeah,
Ooh, when you really like them, but you got to let them motherfuckers go.
yeah.
Ooh.
They have bad energy.
Well, for me, if
Bam!
I gotta let you go, it
I
means
gotta
I'm
let you-
turned off now because
Yeah,
you're not up
but
to
you
par.
really- but come on, it's those that. Ooh, it was one dude, man. I liked him so much.
And what
but
happened?
He was in the streets.
Okay.
He wanted to put me on the timetable and be like, well, you know, when I'm done, spin back around. You ain't spinning to me. I look like a woman. You going to sit there and wait because you out there in the streets? No, sir.
No, we're too old for the
But
streets
I
right
invite
now.
you to my wedding when I get married. When I get married, I invite you to my wedding. Okay. Yeah. I don't be playing that game. I can't
Yeah.
play those games no more. I'm too old. I'm too tired. Yeah, but I liked him a lot though. I did. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. My social media isn't private. My life is. You don't know me. You know my social media. Agree or disagree?
Read it again.
My social media isn't private. My life is. You don't know me. You know my social media. You know when you put some stuff up and people
Okay.
be swearing like, oh, she just, I be having them all messed up on my social media. They be like, damn, she married?
Yeah.
Oh, no, she ain't married. She separated. Oh, no, she, oh,
Yeah,
wait.
social
She got a
media,
new bae.
yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Hold on.
My life
She
is
broke up.
Private.
She's sad now. Oh no! Now this bitch is out hanging out in the park. Like, what is going on? They be fucking with me hard. I put a lot of stuff on my social media because I have a lot of stalkers and I have a lot of exes. I have a lot of exes, girlfriends, baby mamas, wives, and grandmoms and aunties and uncles that like to be on my page and be in my business. So I put certain things on there for them to.
Oh, for their entertainment. Okay.
Absolutely. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? That's why one minute it'll look like, oh, damn, she feeling a certain way. Then the next minute I'm popping out and I'm like, hey. They don't understand it. So, yeah, that's the whole thing because I know people play in social media in
Yeah.
that aspect.
Yeah.
And then the exes that be on there that comes on under a different name. I got like 3 of those.
Yeah.
So, you know, I have to throw them and confuse them more because they be like, you talking about
I-
me?
I-
No, I ain't talking about you.
Okay.
It's 6 of them. No, I'm joking. I ain't talking about you. But that's what I'm talking about. All right, so social media. What do y'all think about that? Is it your life? Is my social media isn't private. It's my life. You don't know. You don't know
Excuse me.
my social media. You know my social media. You don't know my life. What do you think, Moses? Do people know your life through your
No,
social media?
hell no.
Okay.
You don't put your life on social media.
No.
Okay.
Right.
But that's what people think. That's what people read off of anything. They think they'll see your social media and think that's how you living
Uh-huh.
Right.
or whatever. They go for a highlight of this, or the moment. But no, it ain't no. You don't put your private stuff. Not me.
Right.
I don't put everything. Like I'll do some funny. I might post me in a party video like this. I'm butt naked in the tub, so I'm just very much misleading. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
I am definitely.
I just put anything
too.
up there. Who do- you know what I'm saying?
I
Like-
love it because it's definitely bait. What do you think, sir?
For me, my life is private, but what I'm willing to share with you through social media is your perception to run with it however you want. Once I put it out there, I don't
Yeah.
go back for the comments. I don't. Once I
Yeah.
put it out there,
Don't
that's
care
the
for
world's
it,
energy
yeah.
to do what you will with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
Yeah.
wasn't my intention. It was just I just threw that out there.
Right.
Yeah.
What about you?
My social media is not private, but it's not my life as well. For example, I put a picture of me and my daughter on there not too long ago, and I get people, "Hey, your girlfriend looks nice." Oh, shit. So
They're not my girlfriend.
I let them think what they want.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You don't
Because-
even acknowledge it.
Right, because my thing is, social media, to me, is like, it's like entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
that's
what
exactly
it
what
is.
it
That's
is.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly what it
Just-
is.
But
But
people
people
take that for real life.
take it-
People take
people
social
They don't
media.
take
They
it.
take it serious.
You take somebody page this day and age, they gonna die.
It
Yeah.
it could
You
be
take a nigga
good at
TikTok?
the same time.
It's over. I got 10,000 Instagram followers. You take that Instagram nigga, I seen it.
That's a fact.
I seen it. I'm telling you.
That's a fact.
They're gonna die. Like, so it's different.
That's how it was with me and my old one. Took my $15,000,
See?
15,000 followers. I was
Almost had
hurt.
we almost had a repass for her. For the,
Repass.
she almost died.
This is a good one. I'm probably one of the most observant people ever. So if you ever think I didn't notice something, trust me, I did. I just chose not to say anything.
That's dope.
Is that anybody on this panel tonight?
Oh,
Very
Oh,
much.
let's
me.
not talk.
That is.
I don't see it. I see it.
Yeah, I'm always.
Ooh, I am the detour.
Should I talk about that one?
Yeah, so observe
No.
like me with observing
Yes, sir. Momo.
very much because I'm
Momo.
from the street. So we gotta observe. I observe how people move, how you react to certain other people,
Yes.
how you react to people and all. I'm gonna know who you scared of, who you fear, who you look up to. But that's just how we is from the street. But I'm very observant. You move funny, I'm gonna pick it up.
Now, do you tell the person when the move funny is happening, or you just kind of keep it to yourself?
Nah, keep it to myself. I'll tell you when it's it comes up when it need to come up.
Okay, but you're
I'm
not
not
gonna.
gonna tell you right then and there.
Okay.
But if you react different to him, you didn't react the same way. I'm gonna put you on blast
Okay.
because you puffed your chest up to her. You ain't puffed your chest up to him. So I'm gonna put you on blast. Like nigga, don't play. I see how you. You know what I mean?
Okay. Anybody else?
Okay.
I'm just going to the first time I'm willing to let it go because I'm trying to figure out who you are. But once I see it the second time, I'm starting to see a pattern.
Yeah.
Then that's when it's worth addressing to me.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
That's it. Yeah, the
sense.
same. Yeah. Same.
Okay. Anybody else want to join into that? Next.
Go ahead. I was gonna say I'm a very observant person, but like you said, depends on what it is. I may say something, or I may just dress back and see where is this going, and then I'll address it then. Yeah.
I'll sit there, I observe, I look, I see. I won't say nothing. I won't say nothing until, like Moses said,
presents
Until you make
itself.
it-
until
It presents
something
itself.
Remember
right.
with the Super Bowl?
Then I will.
My fault. I didn't mean to cut you.
No,
Remember
you're
that
good.
with the supervisor and the Puerto Ricans? You gotta observe.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna make me do that if I can't do it for the black, and I gotta do it for the Puerto. No, you're not. Shove it up your ass. I ain't doing it.
And when it come out, oh, it's coming out.
And he couldn't do nothing because he didn't even peep that I observed what he did.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm saying something right then and there.
Yeah.
I can't.
You just giving it up?
I can't. I'm giving it up. I can't let it.
No,
create
Somebody
space.
give me the time.
See,
I can't let
'cause
it
sometime,
create
look,
space
sometime-
in my head. It kind of bothers me a little bit. Then that means I'm giving it time, and I'm not. I'm not that type of person to give something that is annoying me time.
Okay.
Because it's just gonna make me even more madder.
Yeah, because that's mostly on the second trip. Because the first trip you see how they act, but the second go around, just like I said, the same thing. I had to do something for. He didn't let me do something for somebody that was black.
Okay.
But then, like he was like, "Yo, we don't do this. We don't fix this or whatever for for people, period.
Yeah.
But then when it came to Spanish people, he was like, yo, go do that. So that's when it was supposed to have been addressed. That's when I addressed
it was
it.
good for the goose.
Yeah, good for, you get what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing, I didn't have nothing to go off of the first time
Yeah.
because it wasn't nobody else. But when he did it and showed his colors from the first inaction, that's when I addressed it.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add the younger panel on, and we're going to talk about Generation X and Generation Z.